Welcome to Radio 1 FM 103.7, the first time couch talk here at the studio in Phnom Penh. With me we have Chris Lee. He is our guest and co-host as well for this couch talk. Chris, welcome. Thank you very, very much for being with us today.
Thank you, Noah. Nice to be here.
And tell us a little bit shortly about you. How long are you in Phnom Penh? What are you doing?
Well, it's going to take many hours to tell me about my life, so I'll just make it short.
Just make it short, yeah.
I was born about 72 years ago in Indonesia. When I was 13, my parents sent me to Australia to study, and I became a citizen there. I worked in Southeast Asia since 1982 onward, and then I have been in Cambodia for the last 21 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, yes. Good. Couch Talk, as you may know already from the past jingles we had, it's all about you. We know that in Phnom Penh there are many people. They are connected with each other. They know each other via Facebook, social media, etc. But when it comes to the point of going a little bit more deeper in their inside, talking about their inside problems or their concerns in the world, they cannot talk with anyone. So that's why we want to encourage and motivate you as a listener to participate. To Facebook, for example, you can write us your questions, etc. And we here on our couch, we will try to solve it. We have some great subjects for you about the happiness, about success, about love, etc. And mostly I believe that people cannot really talk with their friends about all these own problems, so we are giving a platform to share, to make sure that you guys have some ideas on how you maybe could handle your issues. Important here to say is that we are not fixing your problem. We are helping and encourage and give you some ideas on how you may be able to actually solve your problem. That is about the summary about
Yes.
Couch Talk, okay?
Yes.
Great. So, Chris, I remember you have written a great book. Tell us a little bit about the book.
Yes. I written the book I started writing the book in 2004 and finished at 2012.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why I wrote the book was that I keep hearing people saying again and again, I have no choice. This is as good as it gets, right? So that is very sad because life is about choices. Success is about choices. And so if you say I don't have a choice, mean I don't have power to control my life. So that's the reason why I wrote the book. And now the book has been translated into Khmer. It was in English.
Okay.
So in a not so distant future, we will publish that in Khmer in Cambodia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow, okay, good. And it's on sales, I guess?
It is the first edition sold out.
Yeah.
So we are now republishing it again.
Wow.
Well, at the same time,
excellent.
I'm writing the second edition. I call this edition the mistake edition number 1
Mm-hmm.
because I don't believe anything can be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody's perfect, so don't try. Do the best you can. You know, pay attention to detail. But even if you spend so much time, try not to make mistake. You will make mistake. That's the nature of life.
Yes.
So just learn from that and continue on.
Yes. Okay.
So now I'm trying to publish mistake edition number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Great. That sounds good.
Yeah, and hopefully in the future, not too long, I will also produce an ebook so that more people can be have access to
Yes.
it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, that's interesting. So if you want to participate, once again, go on our Facebook/radio1cambodia.com or log in our website www.radio1cambodia.com. And you can also download our application from any of your favorite app stores. Before we start, let's have a quick break and we will be right back.
មនុស្សពីរនាក់ជួបគ្នាដោយសារនិស្ស័យសំខាន់តើត្រូវថែរក្សាគ្នាឲ្យល្អបែបណា
ở đây thôi ở đấy nữa
លំតែជាមនុស្សទីតីមិនដែលត្រូវជាអ្វីនឹងគ្នាតើជានិស្ស័យឬជាកម្មពីត្រូវក្រមគ្រាព្រោះស្នេហ៍បងមានគេច្រើននៅចិនខ្លួនគេច្រណែនយើងម្ដងចង់ចូលមកផ្ដាច់ចំណងឲ្យក្តីស្នេហ៍អូននឹងបងសាបសូន្យពីនាងបានហើយពីនាងបានហើយមិនមានគេឡើយមកជួយស្រឡាញ់បងពីនាងថ្ងៃនេះតរៀងរហូតស្ដាប់ឲ្យច្បាស់បងជារបស់អូនតែម្នាក់កូនត្រឹមតែជាមនុស្សទីតីមិនដែលគិតថានឹងស្រឡាញ់គ្នាបងថាជានិស្ស័យមិនមែនជាកម្មពីដេញក៏អូននៅខ្វាយខ្វល់ចង់ឲ្យរូបគេនៅតែជាគេមិនអាចទេចូលមកចំនួនអូនគេមានសិននឹងច្រណែនតែសំខាន់លើខ្លួនយើងបើសិនបងយល់ព្រមពីនាងបានហើយពីនាងបានហើយមិនបាច់មានគេឡើយមកជួយស្រឡាញ់បងពីនាងថ្ងៃនេះតរៀងរហូតស្ដាប់ឲ្យច្បាស់បងជារបស់អូនតែម្នាក់កូនចង់ឲ្យថ្ងៃក្រោយដូចថ្ងៃនេះចង់ឲ្យមានយើងនឹងទីនេះពីគ្រប់ឧបសគ្គមិនវាថយអ្នកសាស្នេហ៍មិនឲ្យសាបសូន្យបើមានបងត្រូវតែមានអូនប្រៀបដូចជាទឹកនឹងក្បូនសន្យានឹងគ្នាបានទេ ពីនាងបានហើយពីនាងបានហើយមិនបាច់មានគេឡើយមកជួយស្រឡាញ់បងពីនាងថ្ងៃនេះតរៀងរហូតស្ដាប់ឲ្យច្បាស់បងជារបស់អូនពីនាងបានហើយពីនាងបានហើយបាច់មានគេឡើយមកជួយស្រឡាញ់បងពីនាងថ្ងៃនេះតរៀងរហូតស្ដាប់ឲ្យច្បាស់
ពីអ្នកបានហើយពីអ្នកបានហើយមិនបាច់មានគេឡើយមកជួយស្រឡាញ់បងពីអ្នកថ្ងៃនេះតរៀងរហូតស្ដាប់ឲ្យច្បាស់បងជារបស់អូនតែម្នាក់គត់
បងជារបស់អូនពីនាងបានហើយពីនាងបានហើយ
ឈប់ពងស្រាប់បកដែរគេហ្នឹង
ពីអ្នកបានទេ
អូ
ពីនាងបានហើយពីនាងបានហើយមិនបាញ់មានគេឡើយមកជួយស្រឡាញ់បងពីនាងថ្ងៃនេះតរៀងរហូត
Thank you very much. That is a great song. One of my favorite song I just heard. We are back with Chris Lee with me on the couch with Couch Talk at Radio 1 FM 103.7. Chris, let's talk. Let's talk about something which everybody wants to know. Success. How can we be successful? This is our theme today. Success. What does it mean to you? When did you explore the first time success in your own life?
I think we explore success since when very little, you know. I don't remember when, but I'm sure it is part of ongoing exploration about success. But one thing I know after talking to many people, especially young people have little idea what success really is. If you talk to many young people these days, what is success? Mostly it's about money, right? If I have iPhone 6, now I have iPhone 5, iPhone 6, I'm more successful than before. But success to me is more than that. Yeah, success is different thing for different people. Basically, success is about achieving our goal, but we have to be careful because we can achieve our goal by doing the wrong thing, by hurting other people, you know, by damaging the earth, which we are doing right now.
Which we are totally in the process, yeah.
Right. That's why we're in so much trouble right now with climate change and so on. So to us, to me, success is about achieving our goal, whatever that goal is, and only we determine that. But to do that without harming our future, you know, our life in the future, without harming other people.
Yes.
That is our family, our parents, our brother, sister, our community, our staff.
Yes.
Right. But at the same time, we must do that without causing damage to our earth, our fragile earth. So that is, to me, that's what this success is.
Can anyone be successful? What is your take on that?
Yes. In my book, I said that people are born to be successful and not to fail. Actually, that's a quotation from Henry David Thoreau, the famous Canadian writer. By that, I don't mean that everybody will be successful. It means that everybody have the potential to be successful. Now, whether we become successful or not is depend on us. You know, it's we are the only one that can make ourselves successful.
Yes, and I like what you say, and personally I have experienced that many times, that it is a choice.
Yes,
it is a choice. Now, it's a choice, and guys, we are not talking about success means being rich and having a lot of money and many cars and things. Success means that's something very personal. You can be very poor, but you can still be successful in your life, what you have, right? Do you have some critical elements of success?
Yes.
Are there some critical elements? I think you mentioned some of your...
In our training, the operacy training, and in the book, I identified about 6 elements of success. Number 1 is achieving your goal.
Yeah.
Number 2 is how quick you achieve that. Of course, the quicker the better.
Yes.
If somebody finish high school in 12 years, they're more successful than somebody that achieved it in 15 years, obviously. But that's not all. Some people, some children, some young people achieve longer time, not because they're careless or they don't want to be successful, because they have a lot of constraint.
Right.
Like if they're born from a poor family, that you have to help your father in the rice field or in the shop, you know. And when you don't have electricity at night for you to study, sometimes you fail, not because of your fault, because of your constraint.
Yes.
And so effort is very important. Unfortunately, in society and in our school, effort are not considered success. In fact, a long-term study, I think it's about 30 years study, they found that in life, it's not always the number one, number two, number three student that becomes successful. It is the one that try hardest in the high school and primary school and universities.
Okay.
Right? Because they know what it meant to work hard to achieve what you want, not to give up. So that is effort. But for me, one of the most important is contribution. You can be successful alone without helping anybody. You can be number one, number two, number three student in school without helping one single other friend. To me, that is not as successful as a person who actually try hard to help everybody. Yeah? So contribution is successful. Let me give a small example. A primary school teacher who have been teaching in primary school in the village, for 20 years, probably more successful than people who become rich by making themselves rich, but not helping anybody
Not helping
at all.
others, yes.
Right. So contribution is very important. And the next one is sustainability. You don't want to be successful in 5 years and spend the rest of your life in jail, right?
Yes.
So you want the success to be sustainable. Even success is not so high, but continue throughout your life. We do this, of course, by not doing the wrong thing.
Yes.
We do it by taking care of other people, by taking care of our earth. Then our success will be sustainable. But one of the most important, it doesn't matter what the other thing, if this is not achieved, I will not consider this successful. That is joy. At the end of our life, we're not going to look at how much money we have, what kind of mobile phone do we use, or what kind of car we drive. We look at joy. Do we have joy in our life? Do we bring joy to other people? And if we, at the end of our life, if we can see that and say we have done that, I have joy, I help many people, I think we can close our eyes, smile, and go. We've done a good life.
Okay, great. Sounds great. The information which you are getting out of Chris is absolutely amazing, and for me it's very difficult to be quiet because I would love to jump on so many things. One thing I would like to take out what you said is that sentence, never give up.
Yes.
If you ask me, that's so powerful in my life as well. Never give up. I also come out of like the kitchen cleaning and pot washing and things like that, and I got pushed by my parents and said like, okay, so that's all what you do? Can you do more? Can you be better? And so on. So they pushed me, and what you mentioned as well, successful, you can be alone, but maybe with the power elements, which is not what is sustainable, I think, or you can get successful with people who you like and who you love, and they support you. For example, parents, your friends, and so on. So they help you. And I think also now we are here in Sun and Moon, we have about 153 employees. What we try to motivate them is, don't give up. It's okay to make a mistake. And I learned that in Asian cultures, I'm more than 13 years now in Asia, in Hong Kong and Macau, and was in the Philippines and Indonesia, and now Cambodia for 2.5 years. Is what I love to preach or to motivate people. It's okay to make a mistake.
Yes.
It's okay. If you do 3-4 times the same error, the same mistake, then we have to talk. That's careless.
Yes.
If you kind of like, oh, I don't care, the boss doesn't not say I can do mistakes. No, that's not what we are talking about.
Yes. And if you do more than 3, that's not carelessness, that's intentional.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. Yes. That's then another subject again. So you can sabotage success as well. Yes. But let's go back to the subject. So what we want to tell you, and you will hear that many times if you're listening to us, to our show in Couch Talk, never give up.
Yes.
That's what it means to tune into this show, because you can at least get some motivation from our side. Chris, I have one more question. Why do you think that many people are failing in success?
Can I go back a little bit to add to what you just have said about persistence?
Yes.
Definitely persistence is one of the key elements of success. So there are three major elements of success. One is goal. You have to be very clear what you want in life. Number two, we'll be talking about how to set goal later on.
Yes, yes.
In other topic.
Yes.
But goal is very important because without goal you kind of wander all over the place and wasting your time. So once you have goal, you focus on particular things. So goal is very important. Number two is, like you said, persistent. A goal without persistence is nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So how can we be persistent? What motivate us? What help us to be more and more persistent? Only one thing. Goal is one thing. Only two things. One is goal. The other one is passion.
Yes.
Without passion, if you fail, you just give up.
Yes.
But if you really want it, like when you passionate, when you love a girl or a boy so much, they refuse, reject it, you go again,
Yes.
until you
Until
get
you're
success.
successful.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
three things: goal,
Yes.
number one; passion, number two;
Yes.
persistent, number three.
Okay.
Without these three, forget about success.
Okay, great. So if you want to know more, please send us an email. You can send me an email to noel.furrer, F-U-R-R-E-R, at sunandmoonhotel.com. Or just simply on our Facebook page, you can write us an email or a message, or in the application we have a chat as well, or just call in. We will show you just below the telephone number. Okay, so before we are ending this part, Chris, I have one more last question. Like, why do you think that so many people are failing in success, to be successful?
Well, I think the answer is very clear. Is that the opposite of the three things we're talking about? First, they have no goal. They have a dream but no goal. Like I want to be rich, and who doesn't? Number two is they give up too easily. Why? Because they're not passionate about what we're doing. They're short-term thinker. Goal make us long-term thinker, and the difference between successful and unsuccessful people is simply that. Successful people are long-term thinker. Successful student are long-term thinker, and bad student only want the reward now.
Yes,
Right?
yeah. Okay, great. Great, thank you so much for that. That was our first session. We talked about success. If you like to write us, if you like to comment to us, please go on our Facebook, write us a message, or simply write me an email, noel.furrer, noel.furrer. You see it below at sunandmoonhotel.com. And Chris, thank you very much, and we will be right back, and we will talk about the next subject very, very soon. Stay tuned. Radio 1, FM 103.7, Couch Talk with me, Noel. Enjoy.